Into this time of year, we're all so happy. We have no threats from the tropics at this point. Absolutely nothing heading our way, at least it looks like through a big chunk at least of early September. We are focusing on some rain on Friday though, and not so much because it will be especially bad rain or especially heavy or strong thunderstorms, but just because it's going to be a day where lots of people are around, out and about for Katrina anniversary events and things happening on Friday, and there will be some scattered rain that you may have to dodge. We're talking about Friday, perhaps even morning, maybe late morning, tentatively through evening, the hit or miss kind of showers and storms. So have your umbrella, check on your radar on your WWL TV app, and just kind of be aware of the weather on Friday because we are anticipating some rain for those events. Today, though, the big thing is that dew point temperature, that humidity has dropped, and it feels really nice to me, at least. I asked my husband this morning, how would you describe this weather? And he said, better. So it's not super cool and October-like kind of cold front territory, but we are looking at those dew points, which have dropped in a lot of spots into the 60s. And even south of the lake, a dew point that's dropped to almost 70 is a big difference from upper 70s to around 80, where our mugginess can sometimes reach for those dew points at other points in the summer. Temperatures are also not too bad. We've really benefited from clouds as well as that lower humidity, so our feels like temperatures only in the 80s to about 90 or so. So the better forecast with the less humidity, less heat, plus the cloud cover, I think that'll stick around today and tomorrow, but we are anticipating a bit more humidity to return on Friday and Saturday as our next front gets close to us, and instead of bringing much drier air immediately, at least, it will bring scattered rain. Still doesn't look super hot this weekend, even for late August, more thanks to the rain around than to any particularly dry or cooler air. But we are anticipating if the front makes it south of our coast by Sunday or Labor Day, then we might be in for another not so bad, better, less humid kind of spell for next week, at least part of the week again. Satellite radar is showing the clouds, and after some of those really just bright, kind of stifling heat and humidity, sunshine kind of days, instead we're getting the benefit of those clouds. Our precision cast keeps them around, kind of has some bluer sky coming here and there through the afternoon. By 5 p.m. it has a coastal shower or storm, but our rain chance overall is pretty slim at 10% or less today. Tonight it has a couple of showers here and there. Tomorrow maybe a slightly higher rain chance, and here is that front which has gotten driven a little farther south but is still hovering near us. So tomorrow 3 p.m. some scattered showers, a couple of storms here and there. And actually, we'll see if we increase that rain chance later tomorrow. This model at least has a few storms even after sunset. And then on Friday, here's the day where you might be out and about for all these different Katrina events. 7 a.m. will go to 10:30 and 11, some rain perhaps starting north of the lake. And then this model wants to put in the rain south of the lake by 2 and 3 p.m. Notice there might be a heavy downpour or two, but overall not a lot of widespread flooding issues. But if you're under one of those heavier downpours, as we know, we can get those street flooding issues pretty quickly. So only a marginal risk for that on Friday. Today, high temperatures only around 90, feeling really nice compared to where we could be for that mugginess as well as the temperature. And then north and south of Lake Pontchartrain tonight, our lows will be around 70 north and upper 70 south, but not feeling too bad, factoring in that lower humidity. Weekend planner looking ahead Friday for the Katrina anniversary. Again, 60% or so chance of rain. So not rain all day long, as I've been saying, but there could easily be a couple of storms here and there if you're out and about for things. Saturday, 50% rain chance still. And then Sunday, a 40% chance for rain. And we'll see if early next week, if that front drops all the way south, if we get some slightly drier air by Labor Day and next weekend or next week. Tropical storm Fernand is way out in the Atlantic. This is barely a tropical storm. It has officially increased its winds a little bit since yesterday, but it's forecast to fall apart really quickly, either late tonight or early tomorrow, and just be a messy kind of system. It has been messy for a while, but is officially hung on to tropical storm status, but soon will be finished. And there are no other spots highlighted or featured by the National Hurricane Center for any development. We'll keep our eye out on everything, of course, this time of year, but we're so happy we don't have any threats from the tropics at this time. 7-day forecast shows early next week that rain chance coming down, maybe especially by Tuesday, and just kind of keep your eye on that part of the forecast. The humidity may go down a touch as well.